Hello, my name is Jack Marshall, and I'm the co-founder and CEO of ChecktXt. Over the years, I founded a company that went public and was later acquired by Canon, and I've been part of the initial teams of 3 cybersecurity startups that had successful exits. But today, I want to ask you something more personal. Have you ever been a victim of fraud or know someone that has? If you have, you already know the story. Say, for instance, someone has been defrauded for $10,000. We feel sympathy. That's a significant amount of money. But what often gets overlooked is the deeper impact. The emotional toll is profound. Victims are dragged through a whirlwind of stress, self-doubt, and even trauma, some requiring therapy to cope. And while financial losses may be recoverable thanks to consumer protection laws, the process is long, often grueling, and emotionally exhausting. And even when the money is returned, justice is rarely served. In short, fraud creates victims in every sense of the word, emotionally, financially, and psychologically. And that's the reality drives the mission behind ChecktXt. For many fraud victims, the scheme begins with a single SMS, and these smishing attacks are on the rise. You may have received unsolicited requests for political donations during the last election cycle, for example. When you see a message you're not sure about, what's your instinct? To ignore it? To delete it? To Google it? That uncertainty is exactly why we created ChecktXt, an ultra lightweight, lightning fast service that tells you within seconds whether a text is legitimate or a scam. Our system even includes a proprietary module that pinpoints political donation scams with remarkable accuracy. It's super easy. One way to use it is just take a screenshot of the message in question and email your screenshot to checktxt@checktxt.com. You'll get a complete analysis in less than a minute. Or you can just forward the message to this phone number, 44-ChecktTxt, and you'll get a save for fraud verdict in less than a minute, plus an informative explanation. Now, ChecktXt comes in different flavors. There's the ChecktXt Scan, which I just told you about. There's also ChecktXt App. It's an app you can download. ChecktXt Enterprise, and that's a SaaS platform for managing alerts and doing training for your employees and things like that. It's a centralized control for organizations. And then there's ChecktXt API, which as a developer, you can include the API, you can call the API and check things. I think that would be ideal for a lot of Twilio customers. Now, there's a lot of things driving this market, but RCS is a big one. Google has been developing RCS for some time now and leveraging, I leverage Twilio technology on my own services, and I got these slides from their team because text messaging holds significant advantages over email, especially in terms of open rates and click-through rates. So it's going to be key. RCS is growing. But RCS is because RCS is much more engaging. But that's what makes it so much more susceptible to fraud. Interactive multimedia lures and conceals phishing. RCS supports rich media, interactive elements like images, buttons, read receipts, high-quality media, which fraudsters can weaponize to craft highly engaging, deceptive messages. They may be hidden or disguised URLs, hidden within images, all kinds of stuff. And they use AI to generate these things, so you almost have to use AI to fight it. And another thing driving this market is I already mentioned, the political donation scams. Election season is already heating up, and these type of messages are only going to become more frequent in the coming months. This presents a timely opportunity for us to capitalize on the heightened public awareness and engagement with text-based communications. By aligning our outreach with this surge in messaging activity, we can help drive faster adoption of our solution and position ourselves as a relevant, trusted channel during a period when people are already primed to interact via SMS. Finally, I want to highlight something critical: takedowns. Blocking scam messages is a solid defense, but at ChecktXt, we go on offense too. When we detect a fraudulent site, we act decisively to take it down. We've gone as far as filing UDRP complaints through our Washington, D.C.-based law firm in coordination with ICON. Why? Because it cost a bad actor nothing to send out a scam, but forcing them to rebuild after a takedown hits them where it hurts, their wallet. That disruption makes them far less likely to target our customers again. Thank you for your time, and I encourage you to use the system because it's AI based and it will continue to get better as more and more people use it. Thank you very much.